All right. For those of you who are here, right, this is for the Prime Day 2023 this year regarding the promotional tools and what are the checklists that you need to take note of, and also some of the FAQ that we have. Okay, today there will be me. My name is Jin, and I'm the trainer from Seller Education team. And then Sean will be joining us as well. I think just went out. So maybe I give an introduction of myself. I just joined this Seller Education team about start of the year. It's a new team. We are starting this initiative whereby we create relevant content for sellers like yourself that will be hosted on the Seller University webpage and also some live webinar training that I'm conducting. I'm already new to the role. I'm actually with Amazon since 2020 from AWS, and I moved on to other roles in domestic security, and I moved to Amazon Global Selling team. So these are some important notices. Just quickly glance through. Okay, today this is what we'll be covering. What are the different promotional tools to help you to get more sales, and the Prime Day checklist on what are the things you need to take note of. All right, these are the promotional tools available for you. As a seller, you get to access the Prime exclusive discount. You can use Prime member coupons, and there are other deal types such as the lightning deals, top deals, and Prime exclusive best deals. I'll go through each one. There's a lot of text. Just read through maybe the highlighted one in orange. So this is Prime exclusive discount. So it's actually used across all Prime shipping and cheaper FBA and some MFN products. All right, and it's also only exclusive to Prime members. For those who don't know, Prime members is a subscription kind of membership in the US, whereby the customer actually pay a fee to enjoy all the Prime benefits like free shipping, free fast shipping, and also exclusive discount like those that you're going to create as well. So there is a minimum discount that it has to be at least 70% off from your non-promotional price. And this usually ends, to create this discount, it usually ends 2 weeks before the actual event date, which is the Prime Day date, yeah. This is the step-by-step guide where you can find in Seller Central. You go to the navigation and go to under advertising, you can see coupons over there, right? Then make sure there's a checkbox to check that this is a Prime Day discount so that it will appear during the Prime Day. And the guidelines that you see there, don't worry, you don't have to copy. So when you went in to create your listing, right, there will actually appear. So if anything that's not correct, you will see the notification like kind of appear at the right-hand side for you to take note of. So if you have ASINs that you can participate, right, you can actually select it over there and put in your SKU. What is the type of discount type that you want to run your this Prime discount? So when you're finished setting it, you can go to the button below and click submit products over here. And again, if there's any error, it will actually pop up. Sometimes, if not, you can see the error as well once you submit. And these are the common error that we usually see. Right, so the reason will pop up like say whether is it a got to do with the price or got to do with you don't have any FBA offer that's available or no valid reference price. But if any of this issue, right, is not what you see over here, then you may need to contact the seller support. So there's option for you to contact the seller support directly. You can get them to call you on your phone, or you can send an email using the Seller Central itself. So one thing to take note, right, the most important part is on origin here. So try not to create too many promotions or discount that is for the same product, because how Amazon actually calculates the promotion, right? There's some stacking involved So I will share the link as well in the recording that I'm sharing later. So you can go and see how the account are being set, or rather how the discount are being set. If you have too many promotion for a particular ASIN, right, the final discount may be more than what you intended to. So try to only set up your promotion for only like the specific ASIN that you want to focus on. Okay, this is about the Prime member coupon. So this coupon, right, is something that the seller can actually use. Sorry, the buyer can actually use when you set it up, the coupon. So there is a submission date actually. Currently the submission date I believe is not announced yet. Any account managers here? So if it's announced, usually you will receive an email, something through your email that you sign up for your Seller Central account. Where you can find is go to the navigation. Same thing, you go to advertising and coupons. You can follow through the steps. If you have not created any coupon before, you will see like a guideline to tell you how to use these coupons directly. So similarly, you can search if you have product that is eligible, you can actually search for it. It will appear. Then you can select the ASIN that you want to do the coupons. And for over here, all your variation, etc. in product will actually appear during the product set. Okay, this is regarding the dates. Let me see. So for the coupon duration, right, you should set it during the week of the Prime Day. So usually when you know the dates, right, then you can start doing the setup, which is why the coupon scheduling um, date is not released yet. Until the Prime Day date is up, then you will set a date here to make sure that it covers the Prime Day period. So what are the difference between coupons and Prime exclusive discount? You can see, I would just like to highlight the main difference is to use coupon, right, there's actually a fee. On the US market, each coupon that is being used is additional 60 cents US dollar. So you need to take note of it if you're going to run any um, coupons discount on your product. Quite a factor that in if it's something that you need to consider. But for Prime exclusive discount, there is no fees at all. Right, this is about deals. So deals is something that there are some lot of criteria. So basically, you need to have an overall rating of at least 2.5 stars to be eligible to have deals. So you can submit your deals in the system, but overall it may not be. It will depends on the different criteria. Some of the deals may be rejected due to some of the reasons that we will share later. But overall, right, deals, ideally, right, you should have a sales history in Amazon with at least a 3-star rating. So usually, if you just started out, you won't have any like um, product is eligible for running any deals. So if you are eligible, there are different deal types, like the lightning deal, top deals, and prime exclusive best deals. Okay, you can briefly read through what are the difference in terms of the deals types. Sorry. Yes. So currently the submission deadline is ended because for deals it will come before, but it's still relevant because the next tier one event is Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So you would have time now. Now you know that the requirement is you need to have some sales. So if you do have some sales for your product right now, during the Black Friday, Cyber Monday time, you will have ASINs that's eligible for all these deals. So yeah, definitely for now it's already closed. But there will be chance coming soon as well. So these are the do's and don'ts. If you're going to run the deal, do monitor your upcoming deals, ensure that they still meet the eligibility requirement. Because at any point of time, if it's not eligible, it may be suppressed, which I will share. So a submitted deal may be cancelled in some of these cases. So submitted deals means that you already submitted your deals through the system that you want it to be considered for deals. But sometimes it may be cancelled for some of this reason. First of all, the common issue is we see is that the sale price is higher than the Amazon maximum deal price recommendation. Second one is any image, right, you use in the deal does not follow the style guide that Amazon have. Maybe your image is not clear, it's not in high definition, unable to zoom, or it's blurry, or it contains other guidelines that is not approved by the Amazon image guideline. That will cause a deal to be cancelled as well. And third one is usually the quantity that you set is not consistent or is below the quantity set by yourself. So when you submit a deal, you can choose like how many of those quantity you want to submit for deals. But then if it's different from what you have in your inventory, that may be cancelled. So other common issue is when you're trying to create variants when you already submitted deals for it. So in short, right, any changes that you made when you already submit for a deal, right, may cause your deals to be cancelled. So let's say if you're not eligible for any deals, like for example, you are new, then you can consider running other deal type, like I mentioned, like coupon or prime exclusive discount, where you do not really need previous sales history to be eligible. But these are just some of the suppressed reasons. If your deal is being suppressed, when you go inside, you can see it. There will be an option that says need attention. So just go through the key reasons. Usually it will just appear telling you what is the reason for the deal being suppressed. Okay, so far so good. Any questions from anyone? Okay, I'm going to move on. How can you check whether your deal or promotion or coupon is risk of being cancelled, right? So this is something what I mentioned earlier on your seller center, you go to promotion, or you can actually go and filter to look at the deals that has some mark with a yellow or red text in, and then you can look at the reasons. I can go to view details. So these are what I mentioned. So the status will put there right in face that says need attention or something. Then you go and view details, it will tell you more. And all the red thing will appear, telling you the status is suppressed, what you need to do about it. So any changes will take at least 2 hours. Right? If you make any changes, it will take maybe maximum about 2 hours for a change to get propagated back in. Similarly, I don't have an English short, so I can find from the Chinese one. Yeah. I'll go through some reminder about coupon, right? For coupon, there's an expiration, means you will expire when you set up a coupon. There's a time frame, right? And then when you only have 30% left in your budget, right? The coupon will be offline, meaning that the shopper, your customer, will not be able to click the coupon anymore when it's already down to 20% of your budget, right? Because the reason is because some of the buyer actually is holding on to your coupon that is previously clicked onto their account. So, however, after 30 minutes, right, the coupon will come, expire. So if the buyer did not actually buy something after 30 minutes, they will have to go and click on the coupons again. So suggestion is that if you want to cancel it, right, you should manually cancel it before the expiration date that you set and before your 80% of the budget is used up. So this is just saying when it's expired. your customer can no longer see your coupons on your product. So this is also a quick tip that if you want to amend anything for your items that's participating in deals, try not to adjust it, because any adjustment, as mentioned earlier on, will cause the deal to be suppressed. And if you do it way before the deal happens, 24 hours, right, your deal may be cancelled. So it means that you won't be eligible. You got to resubmit for other deals or other promotion like coupons, etc. All right. Lastly, is do not create new child AC for deals that's already set up. So let's say you set up the deals already, then you thought, okay, you have other child product that you want to put in. Just try not to do it, because it will make a deal being cancelled. What you can do next time is, to create another. If you can, for the next time when you run deal, then just include the child racing. Or for the existing one, try not to add in anymore, because your deal may be suppressed, cancelled. Right, next I'll pass it on to Sean regarding some FAQ.
Hi guys, so let's go to FAQ. So just a slight introduction, I'm Sean, some onboarding specialist for RSCA to US/EU. So we're just going to cover some of the things to take note when you do your deals, or some of the common questions you're going to hear. So first, how do I know if currently submitted? So basically, when you go to your deals page, right, it will be there. If it's not, after you submit and it's not there, means high chance, right, you lost it, or basically your deals didn't get accepted. So either you can raise it to your account manager by email if you have, or you reach out to seller support. If you guys don't know, it's on the top right, the help page there. So raise a case to double check on it. So just some context is because this is like basically a balloting system. Doesn't mean you submit right, you 100% get it. So someone could be like outbidding you or something along that line. So just always double check. Yeah. So let's just say if you are Prime Day and you are not recommended any deals, what can you do? Personally, I recommend you guys take this chance, right, where everyone in US or the world, right, is trying to get into the platform to search, right? Run advertisements such as sponsored products, right, to get people into your product itself. Then run coupons or deals, right, in the product itself. So once you get people in, give coupons like 5% or anything up to you, right, to get people to buy, to get conversion. So use this chance if you're a new seller, right, to get like reviews and so forth. So can seller anytime participate in Prime Day? Yes. So in short, right, this chance just basically if your product reaches the fulfillment center, you can participate. Yeah. So one thing to take note, if you're running like multiple deals, right, one thing is stackable. So there's a chance that you might overstack and end up make a loss, right? You stack like lightning deals, coupon, prime exclusive deals, and so forth. So be sure to actually limit that. Don't over like focus on one deals and run all the various promotions on it. Okay, so this thing is very important for those people who have a single shipment. You can run the deal with everything, right? But if your shipment does not reach the fulfillment center in the cutoff date, right, you will not be eligible for any coupons and so forth. So try to always send your shipment right before the cutoff date. And remember that this is during peak hour. So like usually it might take like 1 to 2 or 3 business days for an item to get checked in, right? This might take even longer, like a few weeks. So always plan ahead. So okay, account health is relatively important, because if you are flat out, right, there's a chance that your account might be suspended, or all your deals so and so forth, right, will be taken away. So always check through your account health, provide all information, all the documents and so forth to it lah. Like simply like late shipment, like if you're doing MFN shipping yourself, if you are late, right, this also cause your account health to drop. So always be aware of this. Yeah. So that's is like the week before or the 2 weeks before, I always monitor account health, like if you are like having like consistent shipment or consistent like transactions. Yeah. So how to check your account health, right? Is under your account Seller Central. You can go to the account health dashboard under performance. Green means good, red means at the start of appealing to the account health team. So at the top right, you can see there's this thing called call me now. So when you reach the account health, anything that's implicating your account, right, they will check for you, and from there you can appeal. Yeah. So one thing to take note for like a lot of things like your accounts, your ASINs, your product are being suspended or being taken out, right? You want to know why. So go to your Seller Central, go to performance notification, and it will give you the exact reason of why it's taken out, what's the reason, and what you can do, right, to remove it, so and so forth. So always check your account health and your performance notification, even after Prime Day, like in general, anytime. So in short, is submit appeal, report, and then provide official documents to support your claims. So things such as account deactivation, right, would be, for example, you have not touched your account in relatively more than 30 days, for example. So they ask you to resubmit your credit card details for re-verification, right? And some of you guys might have seen this before because in the process of getting your stuff ready, you haven't touched your account yet. So always try to check in your account, right, every few days, maybe once a week at best. So for account filling account deactivation, right, also will be under your help page settings to go account information. This will be right in your face. So do not worry. So next is compliance. So when you're shipping us, because things are ever changing on Amazon, the policies are ever changing. Your product today, right, might be okay. Next week they say, hey, new compliance came in. So we check back your compliance, right, to make sure that you have the compliance documents to submit. And if you're unsure, right, you can just go to the product category policy, click here, and here, right, will tell you what you need under the compliance requirement, and then what certs you need to provide to ship, to be able to sell on Amazon. And then let's just say after you submit, right, you got rejected, you can always appeal. So, yeah. So they also tell you like specifically what's the reason you got. For example, you're selling like SME stuff. They also give you the reason why. Okay. So you just take a look, it's like filling of warnings and so forth. You guys can just take a screenshot of like if you ever get it right, how to resolve this. Okay. Oh, one thing to take note, like you cannot keep appealing. There's a limit chance that you can appeal each time. So if you appeal more than like let's just say 3 times, right, your account will be terminated or suspended fully. This is to prevent like a spam from like keep resubmitting, keep reappealing. So always make sure before you appeal, right, you have the correct documents and not just uh appeal for the sake of appealing. So one thing, if you think of anything your health account issue, right, or regarding policy, always check with your account health specialist. So like what I said, right, under your account health info at the top right, there's a call account health specialist. So for that, always refer to them as your first backup point throughout your whole journey at Amazon. So some of the things they'll ask you is like give me your contact info, how to contact you. I personally recommend you to always use the call function. So it's easy for you to tell them and explain to them what's the issue we are facing and for them to assist you. Okay. So this is just a forum lah, like-minded Amazon sellers, they will post questions, some will help each other. We see back here to take a look. So just a simple timeline for anyone who's trying to meet Prime Day. So I recommend you for just follow this timeline. You can take a screenshot. So now we're in June already. It'll be relatively late for you to actually start to list. But then I recommend you to send your shipments over, right, to meet a timeline. In the process, run deals, run advertisements for you to get traffic uh into your business. So this is just Prime Day. We also have BFCM, which is the second tier one event. So in Amazon, our record, we'll try to focus on these 2 tier one events. So if you can't make it to Prime Day, try to get traffic into it to build up proper work pipeline lah. I'll say like get people in, get traffic in, get reviews in for BFCM, which is Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales, which will really happen during November, December period. Yeah. So you guys can just take a screenshot of this or FAQs for one pager. Any point in time throughout your seller journey, right? These are all the help page that will give you like easy troubleshooting. Yeah. And I recommend you to use it because really all the most common FAQ from last year from sellers, right, are all here. Yeah. Anyone else? Okay, so for more information of anything, right, you can actually go to Seller Unit, the Unlearn, and search for click here, learn, study the deep. This will give you like the most comprehensive of things that you cannot do on Amazon, and also teach you step by step on how to do a certain stuff like evaluation ads, how to get rid of like error codes when you do listings and so forth. Always refer to Seller Unit as your first step before you raise a case, check whether you're doing things correctly. Yeah. And then last but not least, if you are starting your seller journey, you can use this to actually customize your own curriculum to help you with your seller, with your journey with Amazon. Yeah, any questions you'd like to ask? Feel free to ask. And then, yeah. So just be here. If you guys have any questions, you can come to me directly. But we'll just post this here. Please send a feedback or sign up for webinars. So yeah. So please do the feedback. Thank you very much. There's a QR code. Your phone should be here. Trying to scan it so you can do it. Yeah, and thank you for your participation. I'll go back to here. If you got any questions, feel free to approach me if you guys have anything. Thank you very much. Okay, so for here, right, to reach compliance, right, to understand, you can go to your account info. At the bottom right, there's a manage your compliance. So if you have no compliance needs, right, it will show nothing. But let's just say you have a product that need compliance, it will be at the bottom right, it will show. When you click in, it will tell you what product name, what is in, what is required, and when is it due, when you must submit your documents. So to add in, just click here, add, then you just put in the information, then it will be submitted or not. So usually it's not instant that you'll get a response because someone has to check it. So give it like maybe 1 to 2 weeks. And if it doesn't, right, then you can reach out to seller support to and check for you. Yeah. Yes. So you can use surrogate data. Yes. I think we have the certification. Oh, you mean like, okay, so I think the your question is that I already got the compliance, but I'm not sure what more do I need, right? You can list and then you tell what's that it. Yes. So let's just say you need 4 documents, right? You list, then you'll tell you, hey, you already got 3 you submitted. You still lacking 1, then they'll tell you now. Because it's quite hard to, from your top of your head, to understand, hey, these are everything that I need, right? So there's a team that will check for you, check and tell you, okay, you are lacking maybe like commencing like baby chem materials, lacking maybe CP, for example, CPC cert 1. But you already got 2, 3, 4, right? Then you tell, oh, please present 1 to you. Any other questions? Okay. Understand anything?
Everyone. Thank you, everyone. So don't worry, we will share the recording. I think just now the event outside they live stream it, so I will put a recording link maybe at the same Facebook page for you to view it. So we'll share the slides recording after this year. And then yeah, help us to do some of this. First one very important. So share with us what other things that you think is relevant, that is important for you, so we can come up with more relevant topics for all of you. So once that is done, right, I think that's all. Unless you have more questions, if not, you can proceed to get more food outside and the drinks at the pantry as well. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.